Alright, today got another awesome one talking about a couple phrases here with hand, quite different, both quite useful. So we're talking about give you a hand, if you're giving someone a hand, right, if you give them a hand, or if you have to hand it to somebody. Gotta hand it to you, or I'm gonna give you a hand. Very different. Obviously you're not gonna cut off your hand and give it to them, but I'm assuming you're smart enough to know that. So I don't have to explain that. So if you give someone a hand, very simply, it means you help them. You could say, do you want me to give you a hand with the dishes? That means, do you want me to help you wash the dishes after dinner? Do you want me to give you a hand making supper? Do you want me to give you a hand carrying the, couch up the stairs if you're moving it from the first floor to the second floor? Do you want me to give you a hand with learning English? Do you want me to help you do something? Okay? Or if you want help, you could say, hey, do you mind giving me a hand with this? Do you mind giving me a hand moving on Saturday? Right? So can you come over and help me move on Saturday? Do you mind giving me a hand with whatever means can you help me? So I'm going to give you a hand means I'll help you. Do you want me to give you a hand means do you want me to help you? Can you give me a hand? You're asking, can you help me? So giving someone, the idea is giving a hand, right? If you give someone a hand, you're helping them. If you have to hand it to someone, okay? You say, I gotta hand it to you, blank, blah, blah, blah. I gotta hand it to you, blah, blah, blah. So when we say this, we mean, you say like, I'm trying to think of an example, and I'm thinking of this because we use this so often. Basically, it means like, wow, you did better than I thought, or you deserve more credit than I thought, or, like I'm impressed, basically. If you're impressed with someone, or they did better than your expectations. You could say, wow, I really got to hand it to you. I didn't know you were so good at math. Let's say like you're in university together and you both got your tests back, or your exams back. So wow, I got to hand it to you. You did really well. I didn't know you were going to do so well. Or you've got a beautiful girlfriend. Again, I'm always using these examples, but they're useful. Wow, got to hand it to you. She's hot. I'm pretty impressed. So I've got to give you some credit. I have to admit that you did well, basically. So if you admit someone did well, better than you thought, better than you expected in any situation, well, I got to hand it to you, that's pretty good, that's pretty amazing. Or wow, I really got to hand it to you. This is an amazing dinner that you cooked. I'm very impressed with the great tasting, wonderful dinner that you made. Or I got to hand it to you, the trip you planned turned out awesome. Or I got to hand it to you, whatever you're doing, you're just saying, wow, thanks a lot, that was amazing, or you did very well, better than I thought. So it's good if someone says, I got to hand it to you, whatever means you did better than they thought. So 2 ways to use hand in a phrase, both different, both useful. I'll go over them again on the site, so remember to check it out. Don't be lazy because you'll really learn. LearnEnglish232.com.